everyone, I'm Jeremy DeRuyter, and I'm with the LifeLab laboratory team. And today I'm wondering, how good are you at controlling your thoughts? I'm guessing terrible, because I'm terrible at it, you're terrible at it, everybody's terrible at it. We can't actually control our thoughts. It was a trick question. What we can do, though, is to figure out what it is we're going to do in response to those thoughts. So today I wanted to share you my favorite strategy for dealing with especially recurring thoughts is to find a replacement, to build a new reflex with a new, better, more positive thought. So this is going to be particularly effective in situations where you've got this recurring thought pattern. It could be like a negative self-talk situation. It could be something that comes up with the other people that are around you in your life that come up from time to time. For me, it happened during my morning commute. That was when I first got a chance to practice this idea that I'd read about. And so on an hour-long commute, mostly freeway time, I would regularly have people cut me off. And my initial response is, jerk! Gah! And I would tighten down, I would speed up, and I would definitely not be listening to like the audiobook or podcast or whatever it was that I had going before. And suddenly I am totally in this negative, angry emotion. I'm not a typically angry person, but cutting me off definitely would get me there. And then when I read about this idea of finding a replacement thought, and writing a different, better, more positive story for the other person involved, that's what gave me back my freedom. So I started to think, okay, what sort of scenario could I imagine where I would be okay with someone doing that, driving a bit carelessly? And I thought, well, if they were on their way to the hospital, if they were on their way to see a loved one, I would forgive them for driving badly. Like, totally understandable in that situation. And so what I worked on then was anytime I'd have somebody cut me off or do something else dumb on the road that gave me that tightened up jerk response, I would say to myself, hospital. And as soon as I did that, I'd feel myself start to release and calm down. And over time, the more practice I got, the faster those cycles got. And so instead then of spending 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I don't know how long it would have been before for me, just in this unproductive, negative, angry emotion, I'd give myself my freedom back and replace it with giving that person a bit of grace. So that's what I recommend you do. In these situations where you have recurring thoughts that come up again and again for you, where particularly they're negative or unproductive, find a replacement that you can turn into a reflex. Good luck.